Our world is changing. The rate of technological progress is growing at an exponential rate. In 25 years, technology, and computers in specific, will be countless in supply, nearly microscopic, and inherently cheap. As an example, other technology, such as advanced artificial intelligence, will be able to troll through vast amounts of data and make accurate and split-second decisions. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. My speech tonight is on exponential technology. Now, I've picked 3 of my favorites this evening, but there's many other technologies that I could talk about this evening. There's so many technologies that are just on the cusp of technological breakthroughs and that are going to revolutionize every industry in the world. Now, the 3 technologies I'm going to be talking about this evening, of course, are artificial intelligence, or advanced AI, advanced robotics, and the third is 3D printing, my personal favorite. Now, before I get into these exponential technologies, I need to talk a little bit about what exactly is exponential growth. And that's simple. Exponential growth is simply a growth rate that is growing very, very, very rapidly. On the left here, we have a graph of linear growth. If you have, as an example, the population of Canada would be on a linear growth. It's steadily growing throughout history. On the right, we have exponential growth. So exponential growth is typically shown with, you have to use an exponent. So 2 to the power of 10, 2 to the power of 100. It starts off really slow, and then once it hits that breaking point, it accelerates and takes off rapidly. And we are right on the cusp of technological breakthroughs in a whole bunch of different technologies. Now the first another example of exponential growth. Some might have heard of Moore's Law. So Gordon Moore was the co-founder of Intel, and he predicted in 1965 that the number of transistors on an integrated computer circuit board would double every 2 years and be twice as powerful and quite a lot cheaper. So basically, computers are becoming quite a lot faster, more powerful, and cheaper over time. You can see on the graph there, it starts off extremely slow and then rapidly accelerates up. So that is an exponential growth curve. The first technology I want to talk about tonight is advanced robotics. And we are already starting to see advanced robotics in our day-to-day lives. Think drones flying through the skies, or self-driving cars. Think Tesla and all the technology that they've come out recently. Another great example would be Google's self-driving cars. Did you know that Google's self-driving cars have driven about 300,000 miles around North America without a single at-fault accident? Pretty amazing. By the way, that distance, 300,000 miles, is the same distance to the moon, just to put that into perspective. Think of the applications of micro-robotics, little nanotechnology that can go inside a human body. Think of that application just in the medical field alone. You could have a tiny little robot that could go inside your body or yours and make incisions, fight bacteria, fight viruses, unblock clogged arteries, and things like that. By 2025, Bill Gates predicts every home in the world, at least in North America, will have a robot such as this. The second technology that I want to talk about is advanced artificial intelligence, or advanced AI, as some people would know it. Now, this is a technology that is highly misunderstood and probably a little feared. Could be for good reason, we'll find out. But advanced artificial intelligence is simply a program that a program that can learn and adapt much like a human can. So we started off right now with Siri, but pretty soon artificial intelligence will be like Iron Man's Jarvis or IBM's Watson. It'll be able to make accurate split-second decisions. It'll be able to be smart, funny, creative, sexy. It'll be able to learn and adapt from its own learning. And the best part of this is another technology that is a little further behind the rest, but one that we've only just scratched the surface of. Now imagine this technology combined with all the other technology I've talked about before. Phones, computers, cars, laptops. Now the third and final technology I'm talking about this evening is 3D printing. Probably one of my favorites. 3D printing is going to revolutionize the manufacturing and distribute a lot of other industries. It is, so imagine you go on Amazon, you need a specific tool, such as a wrench. You go on Amazon, you buy the schematics, it prints out of your computer in an hour or two, and you have a fully functional tool that quickly. Pretty phenomenal. The best part about that is you can even print things with moving parts. Some of the great things about 3D printers is the wide range of materials you can use. Like I said, it can print things very rapidly with moving parts as well. It's an additive process, which means you're not wasting a whole lot of material when you make objects. And you can print with many different types of materials. You can even print with living cells, human body parts. And we've already even started printing out whole cars. In conclusion, thank you for listening to my speech. The two books that really inspired me to give this speech were Bold and Abundance by Peter Diamandis and Stephen Kotler. I got really interested in not only exponential technologies, but also technology in general. And I hope that I've inspired some of you to do some research and be excited for the next 25 years, because all these technologies that I've talked about this evening, advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, and 3D printing are going to revolutionize every industry as we know it. And that's all happening in our lifetimes of everyone here. Thank you very much.